Bob, you founded QIVIUT CO. I know how you found me, but what attracted you to this project?
Well, Vic, I've been an entrepreneur most of my life. Some of them have been successful, some of them haven't. But my specialty, if I have one, is creating something from nothing. And when it comes to making a finished good from QIVIUT, that is the pure definition of creating something from nothing because it's never been done before. That specifically applies to how you even source the raw material. These animals are wild, they live in remote parts of the, in our case, Canada, northern Canada and Greenland, where we get the bulk of the fiber. And there's no industry infrastructure to go to brokers or warehouses where it's stored. So it's really very grassroots level. You go out there, cash in hand, get fiber, and from that everything else flows. I like that. And then I find people like you will have the expertise that I do not to be able to make it into something that is ready for the consumer. So that's what I've enjoyed. That story is not over by any means because there's always a need for new fiber. But that's the attraction, creating something from nothing. In Alaska, where I lived for 20 years and where I first knew about muskox because they're indigenous there, one of 4 places on the planet where they live, there's a well-known poet, the Bard of the Yukon, Robert Service, that talks about it's the getting of the gold that I'm after. And that pretty much sums up my experience. It's more about the journey rather than the ultimate success.
And QIVIUT is very exclusive, the
It is. There aren't very animals on the planet. No one knows for sure, but the estimate is somewhere between 110 and 135,000 animals between Alaska, Greenland, Canada, and Siberia. And then the harvesting of them is, no one knows for sure how much that is. But there's enough quantity around to create consumer products. But it makes it difficult. You have to go and find the people, and sometimes you go to the actual people in contact with the animals. It's very interesting. That's a story unto itself. But it's legitimately limited edition. You can go to Hermes and get a Birkin bag, which is restricted in production because that's what they do to create the cachet of being exclusive. But in the case of our products, because there's so little fiber available, everything is a limited edition because that's what we have to do to be able to, that's all we can make.